beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Courtney and I try to put out new videos weekly. These videos consist of all things having to do with beauty, lifestyle, fitness, vlogging, etc. So if you are new here, please take a second right now and hit that subscribe button. You doing it? Great. Without further ado, let's get on into the video and I'm going to tell you my tried and true tips to get fit. Tip numero uno, drink more water. Everybody says it and that's because it actually does help. If you think about it, the human body is composed of about 60% water. So you need to replenish your bodily fluids in order to keep them in balance. And also by taking in more water, you're helping to flush out toxins in your body naturally, and you're going to help aid digestion. So basically, there's nothing bad that can come from drinking a ton of water. Just make sure you're not drinking it too fast. Especially if you're working out, you really need to be drinking a lot more water, because if you're sweating a lot and not drinking any water, nothing's there to replenish your bodily fluids. So you may be asking me, but Courtney, how does this help with weight loss? Well, your body can actually confuse hunger for thirst. So if you're drinking enough water and staying hydrated, then your body will actually know when it's hungry as opposed to just being thirsty. So you hear that? You're gonna eat less and it's gonna help you lose weight. Personally, making sure that I have enough water in my diet has helped to deter me from craving sugary and or carbonated beverages like soda or juice, which I liked to have a lot before I started this fitness journey. But nowadays, I find myself drinking a ton of water. I find myself actually craving water, which is weird. Well, not really, I guess. But I basically just stick to water. I have my coffee in the morning, which is something I will never give up. And I have tea some evenings and then the occasional kombucha because hipster. But other than that, I basically stick to water. All these other drinks, I don't really have them every day besides the coffee. And even then, that's 0 calories because I drink it black. Number 2, no dieting. I don't like the word diet because it implies temporary, and that should be a red flag in and of itself. So what's wrong with dieting? Often diets include cutting certain things out of your life and or drastically reducing your calories. Other dieting tactics such as skinny pills or skinny teas or skinny gummies are typically scams. Take it from me, I tried a skinny mint tea and did it do anything? No, it just made me poop a heck of a lot. And you know what can do that? Fiber from natural foods. These fad diets are not sustainable. If you're not excited about the food that you're eating every day and the exercise that you're doing, then you're going to lose the motivation to continue. Now, don't get me wrong, it is certainly possible to lose weight on these diets. I'm just saying typically people who lose weights from this method of dieting tend to reach their goal and then say, oh, I can do this again, and then eventually gain it all back. Something that I cannot stress to you enough is that losing weight is a slow change and you have to be patient. And take it from me, when you start seeing results, your motivation will increase tenfold because you'll get addicted to seeing the changes in your body. The slower you lose weight, the less of a chance you have of getting stretch marks. Think about it. Your body needs time to start pulling in and tightening up. So you have to actually grant your body that time rather than just shocking it and drastically reducing your caloric intake or cutting foods out of your diet. The faster you're losing weight, the more chance you have of getting stretch marks and the faster you'll gain it back likely, because you're not giving your body time to adjust, and therefore your body fluctuated so rapidly it's probably going to do it again. Personally, I lose 1 to 2 pounds a month, if any, and that's not discouraging to me because my body needs that time, and I'm also working out, so I'm toning my body. So even if I don't see the number change on the scale, that's okay because I actually see the physical changes in my body. I'm a big believer in taking before progress and after photos. So for me, I see my muscles start to come out, and muscle weighs more than fat. So if you feel like you're doing everything right but the number on the scale is not changing, don't get discouraged because your body's probably just gaining muscle. Tip number 3, instead of dieting, find a sustainable lifestyle that is suitable for you. There are all sorts of lifestyles out there. You can count calories, you can count macros, you can be paleo, you can be vegan, you can be vegetarian, you can have a keto diet, you can practice intermittent fasting, you can practice intuitive eating. I just named 8 off the top of my head. There are all kinds of lifestyles out there, and the important thing is that you find something sustainable for you. That's how you keep it going. That's how you change it into a lifestyle. It's not just a diet anymore. It's about wanting to be healthy long term. If you are not sure where to start and you're a little overwhelmed, then I highly suggest starting a lifestyle by counting calories. It helps you to figure out what portion size you should stick to. If you have a really great app like MyFitnessPal, or I know some people who use the app Lose It. Personally, I used MyFitnessPal and it was great for me because it would track my steps. I could put all of my food in there. It could track your exercise, which was great when I was doing low intensity steady state cardio. You can even figure out your macros. If you buy the app, then you can put your water intake in there. I never did that. I only counted calories for about a month because then I ended up going to Europe and I wasn't really sure how to track a lot of the foods there, and I had very limited Wi-Fi. So I ended up stopping, but it was a really great way to start. She hates me. But most importantly, I think, is the setup of these apps. When you go in there, you log your weight, you log your height, you log what your target weight is. It basically comes up with a plan for you, like how many calories you should be taking in a day so that you can systematically lose weight like that. And it really did work when I did it. I just happened to go to Europe and things changed. But I actually did end up losing weight in Europe without counting calories. So that's when I got back to the States and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But enough about me. Let's move on to the next tip. Tip number 4, find a reason to exercise. Maybe you want to relieve stress or anxiety. Maybe you just want to blow off some steam. Maybe you like releasing endorphins. Maybe working out makes you happy. Maybe you want to look good so you can feel good. Maybe you just want to reach your fitness goals or tone your body. For me, I just can't sit still all day. I'm not that kind of person. I have way too much energy. So if I don't work out, I just have this surplus of energy pent up and I don't know what to do with it and I get very annoying. So I need to work out for the sake of my friendships. Start slow, Missy or Mister. If you go too hard on your very first workout, then you're gonna be sore as heck the next day. And I bet you are not gonna wanna work out that day. You're going to lose all motivation for it and just be like, I'm sore. Because I've been there. I mean, you still wanna challenge yourself, but definitely start slow. You just need to find something to do that makes your heart healthy and therefore happy. We are almost done. We are moving on to tip number 5, which is set short-term goals. Say that you want to lose 15 pounds in total. That's a scary number to start with, and having that long-term goal, you're going to get discouraged if you hit a plateau or if you're building muscle instead of just straight up losing weight. So it's so easy to get discouraged with long-term goals because it's such a big change. Instead, set a short-term goal and maybe say, okay, I want to lose 5 pounds in the next 3 weeks. That is a realistic goal, and it's something that you're more inclined to stick to and actually accomplish, and you'll feel a little victory. It's almost as if you're setting checkpoints, any video game fans out there, on the way to your long-term goal. Remember, it's not always easy. There's a chance that you will hit a plateau, and there absolutely will be points where you find yourself unmotivated. But remember, this is normal, and you'll find ways to get through it. For me, I was in a solid plateau for about 5 weeks, and I found it very, very discouraging and unmotivating. But I found ways to get through it. I would look on Instagram for inspiration. I would watch YouTube videos of people's weight transformations. I would watch tips on how to break through a plateau. You just gotta find ways to get through it and stick with it, because consistency is key, because this is a lifestyle again, not a diet. So if you ever find yourself struggling in any of these moments, talk to your friends, do some research, and get your head back in the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you didn't already, please remember to subscribe because it really supports my channel. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see next. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.